Hello, my name is Megan O'Russell.
And my name is Christopher Russell, and welcome back to Page by Page, writing the book in real time. It is release day. We are actually recording this on release day. Thank you.
Wow, your voice.
I gave 2 tours at Titanic yesterday and had music rehearsal.
I don't want excuses.
Okay.
It is the release day podcast. I expect perfection.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, well, welcome back.
We're
welcome
here,
back.
fuckers.
We are here.
We did it.
Do you want to catch them up on the new health shit that's happened? This is crazy. We actually think we might have an answer.
Yeah, so
finally,
maybe. Apparently, I don't remember the right words for it. It's vestibular,
visual vestibular dysfunction.
Yes. So basically, my gyroscope's off.
Which is so funny when you think of it that way. It's like, oh yeah, sure.
And I was talking to a doctor. We live in Orlando. And I was talking to a doctor who was local. I'm like trying to explain what it's like. Because it's like, yeah, well, when I move, I get kind of dizzy. And he's like, so you're falling over. I'm like, no, I don't fall over. The world just moves. Like, I don't fall. Maybe it's because I danced in 3-inch heels for a living for years, which you could take a few different ways. But
was there or was there not a pole involved?
You know what? I would have made more money with the pole.
No shit.
By a lot.
Yeah, I know.
And I'd probably have less knee damage.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I could have made different choices in life. Anyway, but I was like, it feels like I'm on the Simpsons ride at Universal.
No, that's my
I didn't even say at
version of
Universal. I just said, it feels like I'm on the Simpsons ride. And he said, ooh.
Yeah.
And that's how you know.
I don't.
That you have an Orlando doctor because they're like, oh yeah, no, you shouldn't. That's not normal.
I'm glad people enjoy that ride. I don't understand.
I'm glad that ride is going to die.
Yeah, well,
like the only purpose of that ride is to ruin vacations by causing motion sickness.
Yeah.
Like the world would be a better place without that ride.
Other ride is kind of going that way now because it's aged. Is the Forbidden Journey ride? I can't ride that one anymore. So it's both its age and mine. So today, what are we having to drink? We're not having a beer.
Screwdrivers.
Yes, we are.
We are recording the morning of book release day. So
because we're fixing shit. You being said shit.
Yeah.
Needing a fixing.
It's also hilarious. So, there's physical therapy you can do to help fix this. And I haven't gotten into a physical therapist yet because obviously those things take forever. Why not?
Yeah. So
I got some basics of what the physical therapy is, but because of the whole former dancer thing, we've already had to up the physical therapy a bit because just standing with my feet together and staring at a point on the wall for 30 seconds is not going to be physical therapy for me.
Well, even standing on one foot is kind of like, all right.
Okay.
Sure.
I can do that. That's no big deal. I can stand on one foot for 30 seconds and stare at a point on the wall. Yeah. Okay. It may feel like the point's moving a little bit, but I can stay on one foot. It's
insane. And we're, for the first time in months, recording using the ring light. Because the photophobia has actually gotten better. Although we do still have the migraine contacts.
Of course, those are staying. Yeah. Well, no, because that always hurt, even before the photophobia.
That's true. No, that's a good point. And we just thought that it was pale eyes. But
yeah.
No, it's something more than that.
No, I was just dumb.
No. It's the whole frog in the pot of boiling water thing.
Yes. Oh, and if you're watching the video of this.
Yeah, no. This one will definitely be getting posted.
My hair is very yellow right now because it's going back to blue today for con season.
Woo!
Because we go to Thy Geekdom Con this weekend.
And my hair is very gone, y'all.
Baby, it's been like that for so long.
Yeah, but
I know you're just coming to grips with it now, and I love you.
I'm gonna
be here.
I'm gonna rock the Picard.
I know, and you know what? Were gonna be
so.
Oh, the cosplay is gonna be badass.
I don't have the. I was about to call Patrick Stewart statuesque. That's not the right word, but I don't have it. I don't know. He's just got such a great look about him. I don't know.
I feel like you can do it.
All right,
I have faith in you.
I'll do it. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, but after Thy Geekdom Con, then we're going to be at Philly Fan Expo. If you're
Yes.
going to be in the area, make sure that you come to the events because not only are we going to be there at a booth and hanging out and cool, I am doing 2 panels. I am running 2 sessions at both events, and Chris is running his very first ever Comic-Con session.
Heaven help us. It's called Roll for Rock.
I'm so excited.
As opposed to roll initiative or like roll for it's a D&D reference anyway. But yeah, so I'm excited. I just need to get to actually working on it. I mean, the nice thing is I know the songs that Megan actually helped me put together.
You didn't tell them what it is yet.
Yeah, so I'm playing a 30-minute set of just different tunes, family friendly. There's going to be 90s cartoon themes involved, one of which I'm very, very excited about.
There's a dance party time with some Disney tunes.
Yeah.
Some Pokemon theme song fun.
Don't come after me, Disney. I'm doing this for free, so I'm not making money off of your work. And I appreciate your work. Alan Menken is a god amongst men.
Well, it's a little kid dance party.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's a family friendly half-hour sing-along dance party session.
Yeah, which could not be possible without our good friend JR down in Fort Myers, who actually was like, "Hey, I saw that you need an acoustic electric. If you pay shipping, I'll ship this to you." And it's a nice Yamaha. Like Yamahas are beautiful.
It's a great guitar.
Guitars. They're awesome. So I was like, hell yes.
And this guitar went to Alaska with our friend.
It did. And
so
we were
this
there
guitar
with him,
has seen good adventures, and I love that. I love to have another adventure.
His guitar and our guitar were on stage together.
It's true.
Yeah, so it was meant to be. So don't worry, JR. I'm taking very good care of your baby while you play your beautiful Takamine, you jerk. All right, so do you want to get us into what the hell happened last time? What's been going on? Oh, I know what happened last time. There was some kind of making out, I think.
Previously on. Wait. I was about to say Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer.
Well, that's because that's the release date for Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer.
And I'm like, I don't know the name of this book in this moment.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Can I try again?
Yeah, do it again.
Are you going to snap and cut
No,
that
I'm
out?
not snapping and cutting. Go.
You're mean.
This is raw.
Rawr.
Okay.
Previously on. Wait, no, in.
Well, I don't know.
Previously in Diary of a Blood-Marked Werewolf. This is a very serious podcast.
It's a very serious podcast. Stop laughing. Focus on the road.
Previously in Diary of a Blood-Marked Werewolf, we are at the post-field day party at the Argo after having a little tete-a-tete in the basement with Caleb. Now we find Ella with Jason in the conservatory in the middle of a vision. Well,
and it ends with him saying we need to talk about Caleb Clark. That's kind of the whole wop wop wana portion of it. And you said that and I went, "Oh my God, it's Ella in the conservatory with the knife."
It is. She does have a knife.
She does have a knife.
But no, you are right. You are right. That is the important detail.
Yeah, I know. I pay attention to
I am barely holding on to mental health in this moment, so back off.
Yeah, I know.
But no, that he said that he wanted to talk to her about Caleb Clark, and that is what tossed her into the vision in the conservatory with the knife down the back of her pants.
With the knife down the back. Is that a knife in your pants, or you're just happy to see me? Oh, that's a knife. Okay,
that's a knife. That's a knife.
That was my favorite part of last chapter is that a knife? Yes. It's for... What did she say? I don't remember. It was just so funny. She was like, just in cases kind of thing. It's like,
I like stabby.
Yeah.
But yes, that is what has happened. He has pulled her into the conservatory to talk about Caleb Clark. She is in a vision. I don't know what that accent was.
It was very...
I'm barely holding on.
Keep holding on.
Don't know if I'm gonna make it through. The
Great
sanity's not strong.
Great song for a terrible movie. Do you remember what that was the theme song for? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
Aragon.
Ugh.
I know. Great book series. Terrible movie. My God. Just a piece of shit of cinema. All right. Moving the microphone.
When the scriptwriters did not understand what the fuck the book was about.
They didn't get they did not understand the assignment.
Apparently they had never heard of a coming of age story.
Okay. All right. So this, and we'll get off the soapbox. I've probably talked about this before, but literally the whole point of the first book is Aragon and Saphira coming of age together. In the fucking movie, I'm not spoiling shit for you. I'm saving you. You're welcome. But Saphira, as a young dragon, is flying, and then poof, the magic dragon Like literally just poof and adult. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like you literally just gutted the story. It was crazy. Anyway. All right. That all said, let's get to some good literature. No, Aragon's good. Well, Aragon's fine. Eldest is fantastic. That's book 2. Okay. But speaking of book 2, see what I did there? See my segue?
We need to talk about Caleb Clark.
We need to talk about Caleb Clark.
I love how I'm so like they're in the conservatory and she was just in the basement with him, and you're like the more important detail being what tossed her into a vision. Okay, let's
and
go.
now we pick up with said vision in Diary of a Blood-Marked Werewolf, Laureldale, Book 2 by Megan O. Russell. Remember that Book 1 is currently available for order.
That's so crazy.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Chapter 29, Disassociation. No stars, no light, no room around me, only darkness and the thing living there, coming closer, closer. I knew it, so sure. Couldn't see, couldn't hear, but the scream building in my chest, threatening to crack through my ribs, promised the dark creature would find me soon. For one horrible moment, I didn't care. Whatever pain the creature brought, it couldn't be worse than what I'd felt before. And then it would be done. No, Ella. Not allowed, Ella. Pressure gripped my arms. Fight, Ella. You don't get another choice. I cast aside the appeal of nothing, dragging in air, focusing on the searing burst of pain in my left side. Breathe. Fucking breathe. Stars popped back into being. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stars too big to be in the sky. Not stars. Lights reflecting in the glass curving above us. Us. Me and the boy clutching me to his chest, murmuring words of comfort that slowed my heart as reality locked back into place. I looked up, ready for the inhuman reflection of Caleb's eyes, finding a pair of lips, temptingly shaped even while fixed in a worried frown. Having to look higher to realize I was pressed to Jason Archer's chest, wrapped in his arms in a gut-twisting mimicry of Caleb's embrace just a few fucking minutes before. It's a vision. Another vision. Jason looped one arm around my waist, freeing his other hand to brush a loose lock of hair away from my face, holding me tightly enough my body couldn't crumple even as my knees gave. Breathe. The word rumbled in his chest, vibrating into mine. Just breathe. A callus on his finger marred the softness of his touch as he made a second attempt at tucking a particularly rebellious strand of hair behind my ear. Real. This is real, Ella. Fire caught in my throat. No, breathe, Ella. Jason took an exaggerated breath. Come on. Another slow breath. In and out. Another. My lungs managed to obey. Thanks. I looked up into Jason's very human eyes, not letting myself swan dive back into panic. I'm okay now. Liar. I backed away from him, daringly proving my fineness, trusting my wobbly-ass legs to hold me up, hoping the faint whisper of reason I still fucking clung to after this fuck of a fucking day could keep me from fucking bolting. You sure? Jason kept his arms out, ready to catch my rapidly cracking ass. Again. Jason needs you. Running fixes nothing. It's your fucking responsibility, Ella. Yeah. I gave a dismissive hand flap Jason did not seem to buy. What did you want to talk about? Say nothing. Pretend you never mentioned Caleb Clark. Jason gave an extra little reach as he said Caleb's name, prepping for me to crumble again. I didn't. What about Caleb? I stayed steady, tipping my head, hoping it read as vague curiosity rather than, why ever would you be asking about the fellow supernatural I was just making out with in your basement? I was going to go right to my father. Fuck. Cameras in the basement? Property damage? Breaking and entering? But I wanted to come to you first, Jason said. Play dumb? Fess up? Fess up to what, you stupid fuck? Speaking to Caleb in the basement? Being a fucking Etherean? About? I chose the least perilous path. Jason rocked back on his heels and dragged a hand down his face. Don't flinch, Ella. Let him tell you what he knows. I think Caleb Clark is the one who helped kidnap you, and I think he tried to kill you today. Huh. The only commentary my brain chose to offer. Ella, I was at the front of the crowd when you were climbing. I had my eyes on you the whole time. I saw you start to fall. I dove to catch you the next instant. A wave of tension rolled up his body. I wasn't going to make it. He shut his eyes, swallowing hard like he'd gagged on the bile of his failure. It's okay. I grounded myself in the rib pain and took Jason's hand. I'm fine, but you shouldn't be. Jason held my gaze with an agonizing plea. Caleb shouldn't have caught you. Jason, it's not your fault. I mean, he couldn't have made that catch. Jason looked to the door like he knew the Fae he accused could so easily be listening. I was closer than Caleb, and I'm fast. So Caleb's faster. He was at least 10 feet farther from you, and I would have missed you by... He squeezed his eyes shut for a second, his heel thumping, shaking the wooden floor. I would have missed you by at least 4 feet. Shit. That's 14 feet, Ella. There's no way he could have made it an extra 14 feet in the second you were falling. Shit. Not unless he was ready for the rope to snap. Mental profanity gave way to a staticky hum that muddied Jason's voice. And after he caught you, Ella, I don't know if I can make you understand the look on his face. He was wrong, but I couldn't even make myself form the word don't. Like a dog guarding meat, he was going to attack me for trying to help you. Don't go down this path. And not just me, he wouldn't let anyone near you. Don't break this forever. Everything about him screamed crazed and obsessed, the exact kind of person who'd be involved in kidnapping. And don't make me lose someone else. He lives right up by Kate's, which also puts him near the house Clara disappeared from, and you and Clara have a lot of similarities. If Caleb... Don't. I finally formed the word, swaying from the effort. Jason grabbed for my waist. I pushed him away, too hard. The wall stumbled back. Don't pull Caleb into this. My voice came out sickly, thick. You can't pull an attempted murderer into a crime. He's not a murderer. The guy in the gym growling over you like a snarling monster? Stop. If you'd seen the look in his eyes, you wouldn't doubt him being able to kill. I said stop! My shout bounced around the room, joining Jason's ragged breaths. Breathe. Look, whatever you think you saw, I promise Caleb would never hurt me. You don't know that. I really do. You don't even know him. Jason's eyes looked sad, pitying, and he didn't even understand. Least bad, Jellybean. Caleb and I are friends. Since when? Jason crossed his fucking arms. Since he acted like he owned you this afternoon? Least bad. Since we were kids. Fear caught in my throat. The need to flee zinged through my legs. Since before my parents died. Confusion replaced Jason's pity. Least bad. When my parents would bring me to Laureldale to visit Kate, she used to invite Caleb over to play. I couldn't make myself hold still. I settled for pacing. We're the same age, he lives close to Kate's, and we had fun together. So whenever we came to town, it just became a thing that I'd spend my time with him. If you're such good friends, why are you never together in school? Where has he been while the rest of your friends have been doing everything possible to make you feel safe? He's not great in groups, unless he's creeping in a crowd waiting to catch you so he can act like you suddenly belong to him. Jason clamped his mouth closed, scrunching his eyes shut like he could reel his shout back in. Say something. Ella, I need you to listen to me. Whether you think he's your friend, he is my friend. My words came out too crisp, defensive, angry. Jason opened his eyes. Breathe, you fuck. And Caleb being overprotective honestly makes a lot of sense after some of the shit we've gotten into together. That doesn't... Jason chewed his lips, shaking his head, his whole body vibrating like he'd caught my need to run. His flight instinct disrupted mine enough to let me stop pacing and take his hands. I know Caleb. He'd never put me in danger. He gets pissed if he thinks I'm not being safe. He'd be even worse than you were about me free climb. He couldn't have made that catch without knowing your rope was going to snap. Fuck. He's a fast runner. No. He's done spotting for parkour shit. Ella, no. Fuck. Your rope didn't snap on accident, Jason said. Caleb couldn't have caught you unless he knew you were going to fall. Both are facts, and I'm going to make sure my father doesn't ignore any of it. Stop. I grabbed his face, tipping his chin down, looking into his eyes like I could command his soul. Leave Caleb Clark alone. For one thrilling moment, I thought I'd won. No. Please. My fucking hand started shaking. I am asking you to drop this. Confusion, even anger would have been better than the battle-ready determination in Jason's eyes as he gripped my hips, holding just hard enough to think I couldn't run. When you were kidnapped, I was terrified. And when I saw fire shoot up into the sky, I was sure I'd lost you. And his voice caught. A tear rolled down his cheek. I'm fine. I let go of his face, pulling my sleeve over my trembling hand to sweep the tear away. Living, breathing, capable of arguing, totally fine. I almost lost you again today. And I just keep thinking, if you hadn't been here tonight... My heart forgot how beating worked as the moment I'd been trying not to fuck up clicked into place. I wouldn't have laughed half as hard, and my mom wouldn't have been actually happy for a while watching me do stupid karaoke, and the world would have been darker and sadder, and breathing would have been harder, and it would have never gotten better. Speak. Stop this. The acid spikes in my throat wouldn't let me. I don't care what it takes. I'm not letting anyone hurt you again. He loosened his hold on me just enough to lean down and press a kiss to my forehead, sealing his words like a deadly vow. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. I shook my head, setting off a full-body tremor. I'm going to keep you safe, Jason taunted the cosmos. And that starts with finding the person who's trying to hurt you. Images born of nightmares, not visions, swallowed my mind. Reapers. Cloaked in the blood of their kills. The Reapers would slaughter the prying human. His parents, too. Anne Page, Sydney, Andre, Kate. But me? I don't know if they'd kill me. To spill a Sybil's blood? We are to be cherished, our gifts protected. Protection. Survival. The curse of my birth. Loathing shoved bile into my mouth. I gagged back, sick, shoving Jason away, trying to hide how close I'd come to puking on his shirt. Save Jason. I need you to listen to me. Save Jason. And I need you to believe me. Whatever he saw on my face kept him from reaching for me. Okay. Save Jason. Click. I spun toward the sound of the opening lock, grasping the handle of my knife as Jason grabbed me, shoving me behind him, sheltering my Etherean ass with his slow-healing human body as the door banged open. Dodging sideways out of Jason's hold, I found fucking Sheriff Fuckface himself, staring at us with his hands on his hips like Peter fucking Pan turned pirate. I was told I'd find the two of you together, Fuckface said. I was hoping I'd find you in one of the approved zones set up for the safety of you and all your friends, but at least this gives us a chance to talk in private. Dad? The chill in Jason's tone tensed my spine. Ella needed some time away from the party. You mean the hormonal hell that's taken over my house? How's the investigation into Ella almost dying today going, Dad? All evidence of the malfunction, that's bull, has been sent for processing and will be handled appropriately. It's out of my hands until more is learned. This, Fuckface unfurled a sealed baggie, was shoved into my damn hands by one of my son's teachers. I squinted at the single pale pink plastic stick in the baggie, running the shape through my mental roster of weapons and other equally deadly objects. That's a priority for a sheriff who has an attempted murder to investigate and a kidnapper to catch? Jason asked. Considering my teenage son has been living in a house with apparently no adult supervision, I'm afraid it may have to be our whole damn family's priority. Fuckface's gaze dropped to me. Dad, don't. Ella, is this yours? Fuckface pinned me with that kind of I'll know if you're lying look that makes my Etherean heart giggle. Honestly, can't even tell what that is. I took a few quick steps, snatching the baggie from Fuckface, flipping the thing over, and... oh. A tiny digital screen displayed one word. Positive. Your dramatic reveal would have gone better if you'd flipped the pea stick around. I handed him back the baggie. Dad? Jason wrapped an arm around my waist, protecting, claiming, dragging me out of punching distance of fuckface. It's got nothing to do with us. Now leave Ella alone. Hard to do with a positive pregnancy test shoved in my hand and half the people in my house whispering that test belongs to the girl my son got in trouble. And that's on top of the parents accusing their own kids, 4 couples I had to ask to take their screaming matches outside, and the boy I just sent to Sagebrook to get his face fixed. I'm sorry people are pulling Jason into rumors, I said, but I didn't do anything to start them. Funny, since the girl who scratched the hell out of that boy's face swears you've been trying to start a rumor, telling the whole school she's in trouble to cover for you being knocked up by my son. Don't talk to Ella like that. Jason angled himself in front of me as I gasped, Haley Claude Evan? With a bit too much awe. So you do know something. Fuckface went back to being Peter fucking Pan, pea-stick baggie still in hand. Are you interrogating Ella? What I know about Haley and Evan isn't mine to hand to an adult, I said, especially one as caring as you. Ella almost died today, Jason said, and this is what you're fucking fixating on? My gut clenched as father and son locked eyes in a battle more damaging than a werewolf-style brawl. Language, son. Fuck off, Dad. Shit. Jason, George, someone tried to kill Ella today. Ella, the girl who was kidnapped the same day she found the remains of a murder victim dumped in the forest. How can you care about anything but stopping the person who's doing this? I huddled closer to Jason, aiming for invisibility, planting one hand on his chest, ready to shove him back if he lunged for his father, which his trembling muscles strongly implied he longed to do. How can you be here, accusing Ella of some stupid bullshit when you should be doing everything you can to protect her? Protect. The climbing equipment has been sent for analysis. As soon as we know, you don't need analysis to know it wasn't a malfunction. Jason's weight shifted forward. I pressed on his chest. He obeyed my touch, settling back on his heels, taking my hand in his, clamping them both to his heart like a plea for restraint. I saw the rope after Ella fell, Jason said. There is no kind of wear or malfunction that would leave that clean a cut. My gaze snapped up to Jason. He bundled me closer before my legs could start shaking. A supposition that means nothing until bullshit. If I'd taken that fall today, you wouldn't be waiting. You're my son. Fine, Paige then, Jason said. If Paige had almost died weeks after being kidnapped and there were even a hint of possible sabotage, you'd be questioning every person in that gym, checking their alibis for the day she'd been taken, and shouting into your phone until you got answers about the fucking rope, focusing everything you have on keeping her safe instead of worrying about stupid bullshit. Protecting my son is not stupid shit. Protecting me from a rumor? Jason coughed a laugh. This kind of talk sticks. That's fine, Jason fucking shrugged. People can say whatever they want as long as Ella's safe. A freshman found that test in the cafe bathroom. It could be a parent's or someone who works here, or maybe it's been there since the morning rush and whoever was on bathroom cleaning duty just forgot to change out the trash before the party. No one knows. People are going crazy about it because they're stupid and bored. Either they'll figure out it has nothing to do with us or they won't. Who gives a shit? The Archer family legacy isn't in danger because of me, Sheriff, Jason said. I'm not the one who gave up looking for a girl who turned up dead. I'm not the one who looks well rested even though the same thing almost happened to another girl in my town and I have no leads. The Miranda girl's death could have been stopped if you just kept searching instead of writing her off as a runaway. She was a troubled girl. Because she broke a window? Had some fake IDs? Dared to go to the same parties as every other kid in Laureldale? She was a known runaway. It doesn't matter. A sadness worse than loathing added gravel to Jason's voice. You decided searching for Clara wasn't worth the resources. And the worst part is, I can't convince myself you wouldn't have done the exact same thing to Ella if I hadn't been there begging you to find her. For the only time ever, I wished I knew Fuckface better. Well enough to know what passed through his head as he stared stone-faced at his son. On my dad, I would have guessed that expression meant he was pissed at something I'd done and trying not to laugh because I'd been hilarious whilst doing said pissing off. Are you done? Fuckface's tone, flat, cold, didn't help my understanding. Yes, and I'm taking Ella home. Keeping me tucked close to his side, Jason made it 2 steps before Fuckface held up a hand to stop us. Kate's driving Ella home. You're going upstairs. If you want to yell at me, you can do it here, Jason said. Ella can wait with Paige until you're done. You are going upstairs, and you are staying upstairs, Fuckface said. You are done going to the Blackwood house. The hell I am, Jason's shout covered my squeak. What? If I'd known how little Kate was around, I never would have allowed you sleeping up there to begin with, Fuckface said. Kate not being around is why I need to be there. Jason tightened his hold on my hand. You need to be here with your family, Fuckface said. Then who protects Ella, huh? Because I sure as hell don't trust the law in this town to do it. Fuckface's stone facade cracked just long enough for me to catch a flicker of the sort of raw rage that would make kicking his ass and stomping his face into the dirt so fucking satisfying. Go upstairs right now, Fuckface spoke just above a whisper, and we'll call this a stress-induced meltdown that will see you confined to the 2nd floor of this house for the weekend. Keep pushing, and this will become a whole nother thing. What do you think you could do to make me abandon Ella? Based on my glimpse of his fury, a fully unleashed Fuckface could do plenty, and it would still be rainbows and hugs compared to what an Etherean would do to Jason if he tried to save me from a supernatural attack. Save Jason. This isn't a line you want to test, son, Fuckface said. Save Jason. Save Jason. Stay here. I cut Jason off. Ella, no. Yes. I freed my hand from his, twisting to stand by his side because fuck huddling before Fuckface. If staying up your dad's ass helped him find me, maybe it'll make him find the one who tried to kill me. It's not safe, Jason said. I'll be fine. Elle, please. I turned to face Jason, giving Fuckface my back. I'll be okay. Jason scrunched his eyes shut. Trust me. He bounced on his heels and shook his head before opening his eyes. You're taking my car. Under no circumstances. Fuckface stepped closer to my back. My neck tingled and my hand itched to reach for my knife, but fuck-fearing Fuckface. It's my car. Jason kept his gaze locked with mine. I pay the insurance. I pay the tags. Kate's is too far away for Ella to be up there without a fast way into town if she needs help. Either Ella takes my car to Kate's or I go to Kate's with her. Odd making eye contact with someone while they talk about you like you're not there. Even odder standing in the middle of a silent war between father and son, power teetering between them in a way a wolf would never allow. Ella's not to drive the car anywhere but to Kate's tonight and right back here Monday morning. Fuckface eked out a win. Understood. Jason wrapped my fingers around a set of non-skeleton keys. Keep these with you even when you sleep. Put them on the nightstand. No shit. I will. I shoved his keys into my pocket. I'll even do the nightly triple check of the locks on your behalf. I poked him in the ribs, giving him a teasing grin that did nothing to ease the worry pinching his brow. I'll be a safe little hermit at Kate's, you be a nuisance here, and I'll see you Monday. Jason glanced over my shoulder, then pulled me in close, folding me into the comfort of his massive frame for a moment that almost made me selfish enough to wish he had the kind of supernatural strength that could make his want to protect me anything but a death wish. But Jason is a human. Humans are fragile, not meant to survive my bloody world, blissfully ignorant of the darkness that should terrify the shit out of them every living moment. It's how things are meant to be. You know the weight of what you are, Ella. Be grateful he's free of that burden. Jason tipped my chin up, kissing my forehead, then whispering, Text when you get home. If you need me, I can snag my mom's keys and be to you in 10 minutes. I'll see you Monday. I caught Jason's hand as he let me go. Shit. Fuckface. Shit. Careful, Ella. I looked down at our joined hands, making sure Jason didn't spot the flurry of panicked reasoning in my eyes. Just promise you'll hold off on what we talked about until I see you. Subtle, Ella. What exactly were you two talking about? Fuckface said. Please, Jason, I mouthed. Just wait. The furrows in Jason's brow reached new depths, but he nodded. Good enough. Go, Ella. Just go. I gave Jason's hand one last squeeze and headed for the door. Save Jason time is over, Ella. You made it past the vision. Good job. Don't do it. I stopped beside Fuckface, anger anchoring my feet to the floor. No, bad Ella. First off, I'm not fucking your son. I grinned as Fuckface's jaw tightened. Second, even if I were fucking your son, there's no way that test is mine. Third, what with all the almost dying I did today, I've been too fucking busy for any silly teen shenanigans. So maybe, just fucking maybe, instead of accusing your own kid, you should take that test to the girl who openly hates me and is known to have a violent-ass temper. The vein in Fuckface's temple bulged. Don't do it, Ella. Don't do it. Also, as someone who lost parents she never would have hidden something that terrifying from, I pointed at the bag he still clutched in Fuckface's hand. Good work tonight. My voice caught in my fucking throat. You managed to make sure your son will never come to you with anything ever again. I hope that's what you wanted. I walked out, abandoning Jason to suffer in safety. Mic drop. Like, god damn. Oh, yeah. Man.
Yeah. She might
Poor Fuckface?
Poor Fuckface. No, not poor Fuckface. Like, dude, he fucked up. Like,
you have fucked up, Aaron. All right, hold on. I'm going to move the mic back over. Yep. Okay, so thoughts, author, go. You're enjoying torturing us?
I am. And
so
I'm
rude.
so excited because this is where we start sort of like easing into Act 3.
Yeah, you said that. So this is kind of the Act 2 climax, right?
Yes, This is like the end of the Act 2 drama is like, okay, this is where we are to launch into Act 3. Okay. So I'm very excited about this.
I am also excited. I know that you're stoked for me to read the next chapter. I can't wait. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to start with this? I guess I'll start with my first comment. That would make sense. Make Megan explain this pattern. Quote, self-flagellation. The liar, liar, liar. Where I was asking, I was like, is this kind of like something echoing in her mind? But you said no.
No, it's not like a Greek chorus of like
Greek chorus!
Yeah, it's not a Greek chorus of random voices or like whispers echoing. It is literally her voice talking to herself. Okay. On occasion, there are other voices mixed in there, but it's pretty definitive. Okay. When she's hearing one of her parents, like an echo of her parent talking to her or something like that.
If it's her dad, it's Jelly Bean. If it's her mom, it's Gels.
Yeah, generally speaking. With there are some weird things in there, but yeah.
Yeah, I kind of inserted, there was a part where after the Jelly Bean, the sentiment was repeated. Oh, thank you. The sentiment was repeated, so I kind of had that be her dad's voice again, and then she was agreeing with it, and I was like, I don't know if that's what you meant, but I like that take on it. I also, this is neither here nor there, but when I said self-flagellation, you were like, flagellation or flatulation? I was like, flagellation.
It sounded like you said flatulation, and I was like...
Self-flatulates.
Like, I don't think that's what she's doing in this moment. No. It would be a very different moment.
So the moment when Ella finally puts an end to Jason, like his rambling, right? Because he's ranting. He's becoming almost a madman at this point. But if you'd seen the look in his eyes, you wouldn't doubt him being able to kill. I said stop. Like that, I didn't catch that my first read, but that being a trigger for her makes so much sense because he did kill. Yeah. Then I'm assuming that's why that is the moment that she's like, nope, stop it now.
The thing is, like, he's not wrong about him going a little bit feral because he went in, like, Caleb went into full instinctive mode. Right. Which is kind of what happened when he saved her before, but he wouldn't hurt her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, if Jason in that moment had tried to rip Ella from Caleb's arms. Yeah. Yeah, he might have killed her. Yeah. And thought it was a genuine threat. Like, if he thought someone was trying to hurt her. Yeah. Sure, yeah, he might have torn out a couple throats because he was in defense mode. Yeah, right. But that's at that point, like basically the primal Fae takes over. Yeah, yeah, it becomes very, very primal. Well, and the thing is, you can't actually blame him for it.
Sure, no, and because he just watched her almost die. Well, and saved her.
Yeah, and that's the second time that's happened, and also you have to keep in mind that he wasn't raised by Fae. Right. He was raised by a human. He doesn't really know how to be an Etherean anyway.
Oh, that's hard. So I loved this. Confusion, even anger would have been better than the battle-ready determination in Jason's eyes as he gripped my hips, holding just hard enough to think I couldn't run. I was like, oh yeah, right, because she's actually stronger than he is. I'm assuming. Well, is she stronger than he is? Or at least as strong?
She is as strong.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have laughed half as hard, and my mom wouldn't have been actually happy for a while watching me do stupid karaoke, and the world would have been darker and sadder, and breathing would have been harder, and it would have never gotten better. I wrote, oh my God, he loves her. Like, loves her. And this is after the If You Hadn't Been Here Tonight, which... assuming that you've been with us, you'll know that's been the thing that she's been trying to make sure happens. And
well, because the thing is, if you just hear that, if you hadn't been here tonight,
yeah,
it sounds
which is brilliant.
She stopped something awful from happening,
right?
And that's the whole thing is that it's been like, if you hadn't been here tonight. The fire could have taken the whole house.
Right. And it's so
if you hadn't been here tonight, Paige would have gotten stuck when that beam fell.
Did you know the full line before you got to this point? Or did you know the sentiment?
I tweaked it a little bit.
Yeah, but it was more because he had to be in that almost grief-stricken state of where like you can see how hopeful he is and yet how worried and concerned he is too. So it was just like the fact that you were, it's the same with, I was just telling the cast last night, I was like, I can't express to you
the cast of You're in Town, who was at music rehearsal.
That was a music rehearsal. I'm the music director for it. But I was like, I read it twice. And then when I went back and actually reread the full thing, I was like, oh my God, all of these Easter eggs. So it's just genius.
Yeah, no, it is that grief and that like, I don't know, like, it's that fear of what would have happened if you hadn't been here. And so that fear is there.
Yeah.
And she thinks it's a major moment because she stopped something horrible from happening.
Yeah.
But it was a vision-worthy moment.
Yeah.
In the other way.
Yeah. Megan literally said, and I wrote this down after I said that, she went, the moment clicked into place. The problem is she probably should have tried to prevent that moment. Oops.
Yeah, of like it's this huge moment in his mind of like
he's in
I
love
can't
with her.
Do not having you here.
Yeah.
Like not having you here is the worst thing.
He is like falling hard.
And then take that and then put on top of it having to become this defensive couplet with her. Against the outside attack from his dad, and it's like, shit.
It just occurred to me the next thing I was going to talk about. This could be triggering for some people, so I apologize if it is. If you are concerned about that, it has to do with the like pregnancy stuff like that. So if that is something that is very sensitive to you, just kind of jump forward by about a minute. But I think this is an important part of Ella's character development that I wanted to discuss. That hard to do with a positive pregnancy test shoved in my hand. Okay, we've talked about this before. How does she feel? Because she's sterile. She cannot have a child.
Yeah, she's a mule.
So she's a mule. So which is such a horrible thing, but that's what it is, right? How does she feel about that? Like, has she made peace with it?
How does she feel about her lifespan?
Right.
Like, how old does she think she's gonna live to be?
Sure, but there's also, for some people, like, they really want children. So is that ever been a thing for her? Or is she just too concerned with what the fuck is going on in the rest of the world?
There is a need for survival and that constant, like, let's just stay alive.
Yeah. So there's not room in her mind for that.
No, because there's not a future where she's alive, like,
yeah.
Oh, yay, I'm 40 and happy and settled. Like, what?
Yeah, she'll die before then, is what she's figuring.
Or people will be trying to kill her, or she's going to be on the run, or like,
Yeah.
Like, no, that's
so
not
crazy.
That's not what a civil's life is.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you for that, because I was like, I don't remember what you said.
But you also have to keep in mind that Jason, Paige, everybody else, they don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why it's like such a crazy thing when she says that in the hallway.
She's like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I can't have kids.
Like, that's not mine.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's this thing of like, she's giving you the obvious answer.
Yeah.
But it's still being pushed on her. This narrative is still getting pushed on her, even though she's clarified it as well as she can.
Right.
It's still getting pushed on her.
Which would be incredibly frustrating. Because I feel like at that point, if nothing else, it's a reminder of how short a time span or a lifespan her kind typically have.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh. Do I know what you're talking about now?
Probably not.
Oh boy. Okay. Do you want to explain further? Okay. Okay. Someone tried to kill Ella today. Ella, the girl who was kidnapped the same day she found the remains of a murder victim dumped in the forest. I was like, he is too good a sleuth. I feel like between him and Paige, they're going to figure it out soon. They're going to fucking figure out that something is going on. Because Ella's good, but so were they. And it's like, oh shit. Because Paige is very smart. Jason is too good at sleuthing.
Ella's good at being a seer. She's kind of a shitty detective.
Oh, she's a shitty detective, but she's a good liar, is what I'm saying.
She's a good liar. She's a good seer. She's a good Etherean. She's a shit detective.
Yeah.
Like, the Ethereans in this book are not the people who should be handling a murder mystery.
Right.
The people who should be handling a murder mystery are the humans who don't know about the Etherean shit.
Yeah, well, yes, true. Okay, so 2 more things. Number 1, please, I turned to face Jason giving fuckface my back. And Megan goes, you get why that's an insult. I was like, yes, absolutely I do, because she doesn't feel threatened by him, which is a very wolfish like thing, right? So I just thought that was a cute little little nod to her wolf upbringing. The other thing is that this just occurred to me is the moment that made this vision worthy. Could it also be, because obviously he is in love with her, is part of it, or could part of it be too, that this could really be the thing that does his relationship in with his father? You know what I mean? Okay, not going to tell me. All right, got it. Okay, well, that's all that I have. Great chapter. Jeez Louise. Like, man. I love that, like, very few supernatural things happen in it. Like, you've got the vision, yes. You have her talking about supernatural things, like the Reapers, which are a very, very real concern that she has. Because, I mean, what is the likelihood if... It would take more than them finding out, right? Like, it would take Jason... Paige finding out, and then everything blowing up because of it.
Well, it would take Jason and Paige finding out, but Jason and Paige would be finding out in the form of an open police investigation.
That would be bad. Yeah.
Which would be, that's where it gets complicated. Of like, yeah, Paige and Jason finding out would be bad.
Yeah.
That's get burned out of Laureldale bad. That's hit the road and run bad.
Okay.
But if Jason pushes cop dad to the supernatural aspect of it, and that gets pulled in, that's when we hit Reaper territory.
And there is no defense against the Reapers, I'm guessing.
No, if the Reapers come, the Reapers come.
And like you can't defend yourself against them.
Well, no one would know how, because no one survived to tell the tale.
Noted. Okay.
Theoretically, they could maybe not kill Ella.
Right, but
Ella wouldn't be left behind.
She'd be taken. Okay. Maybe dumped off at the Sibyllary.
Probably not even taken to the Sibyllary.
Oh, shit.
But I doubt that they would.
She wouldn't be taken to the archives, would she?
No.
Okay.
She would be with the Reapers. There would be no coming back because she's too dangerous. Like, they have to be... The Reapers are there to stop the threat.
Yeah.
Now, stopping the threat from her could be taking her away from society so that she's no longer a threat that way.
Yeesh.
But for everyone else, you just eliminate the threat.
Ugh, I don't know how that...
But it's one of those, like, would they... She is in Laureldale.
Right.
So we know that Reapers have never come for her before because she's in the open.
Sure. Yeah.
But would she actually be dead, or would she be somewhere she can't get out?
You know something I still...
Societally dead either way.
Oh, sure. something that I still really want to know, and I know that we'll find out eventually, but it's just kind of taken a huge backseat in this book, is what the fuck happened to her family. Yeah. Anyway, that's all. Okay. That's all I had. Did you have anything else to add?
You were going to read a review.
Oh, I was going to read a review.
Because it's book release day.
It is book release day. Okay.
Oh, while he pulls up the review, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the Kickstarter backers. Again, a huge thank you. You guys are amazing.
Yep.
And to all of my ARC team members and everyone else. If you have a moment and could go to Amazon, BookBub, Kobo, Barnes & Noble, wherever you get your books and have the ability to leave a review. If you could leave a review for Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer, that would be so helpful.
It's so helpful.
Reviews save authors. They give books the wings to fly. So if you have finished Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer and you have something nice to say about it, even if it's just like, I liked it, with a 5-star preferably, just like a little 5-star.
Yeah. But be honest with your reviews, people see through that. But
if you do have anything nice to say about the book, please do share it with your friends. Please do leave a review. It really makes all the difference. Word of mouth helps books more than anything else. So please do help with reviews. All right, here. Yes.
All right.
So one review. We'll read one review a week.
One review. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Which one do I want to do? I want to do this one. I like this one because it's not just the book. It's also the podcast.
Okay.
So this is from, am I allowed to say who it's from? I mean, yeah, they're public on there. Yeah. So this is from Tanya. So Tanya said, and I love this, I'm not sure how I stumbled upon the podcast for Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer, email or a pushed suggestion, but either way, I'm thankful for however it ended up on my playlist. I love the raw truthfulness of it. No holds barred. I find myself laughing because they're laughing. Aw, thanks, Tanya. I will read the chapter when it comes out just to have their perspective fresh in my head. I don't always look too deep in my readings, so when hubby, that's me, points out that a quote, could this be, or quote, did you mean? I quite literally am like, damn, she's good. Which I agree, you are.
Thanks,
Megan is a wonderfully versatile author with a side-kicking husband. Please don't be offended. I'm not. I will gladly be the sidekick. Their levity is uplifting and fun to an otherwise serious work of fiction. Congratulations on book 1 of the series. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
That is so sweet. Yeah, and I was like, do we know Tanya? I don't think we know Tanya.
Well, she said she found the podcast by accident, then I don't think she could because...
Yeah, that's true.
If you've been on my social media, I'm like...
And if you know us, we talk about it. And if you know me, people constantly at my job at Titanic are like, man, your wife is your favorite subject of conversation. I'm like, yeah, no, she is. She really is. I mean, why wouldn't she be? She's awesome.
I like you too.
Thanks.
You are also...
And do you talk to your coworkers about me?
I talk to the babes about you all the time, mostly in the form of, no, Baba, that car was not Dada. No, Dada's not home. Bobby, Dada's not home. Bobby, Dada's not home. I know, Bubby, I know.
What if he made the sound from the cats from what is it? 5 international laws of 5 spellbinding laws of international larceny.
Mew.
Yeah. Mew.
I would take him directly to the emergency vet with the assumption that his asshole was about to fall out. Like, I would have the assumption that, like, there is something extremely intestinally wrong with this cat.
This is not a podcast about the tale of Bryant Adams, which is another one of her urban fantasy series, but there's a great moment. There's a great moment where, so the whole thing about this is that the knowledge is being withheld from the masses of wizard kind. They track down the books. They are in Greece, and they go to Greece. And in Greece, there's a stray cat problem. Like, they are everywhere. Some people call it a problem. We think it's fun. And they seem to be taken really good care of.
Yeah.
When we were over there, like people were taking care of them.
People are nice.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, great, cats. We feed them. Yeah, whatever.
It's like, kind of like a citywide trap and release program.
Yeah, it's not like in Florida, because in Florida, the stray cat problem is a problem, like, because we have predators like gators, and you're like, okay, we gotta take care of this so that we don't bring gators onto the property. Now that makes it sound really bad. We do a trap, neuter, release program. That's what we do. That's how we take care of the situation. Anyway, so cats, there's this one point when they're surrounded by cats, and then the next chapter starts, and this cat goes, mew, and they turn around and the cats have started growing monstrous in size because they're actually being used to guard this house. I love it. What? And then they get stuck in Jell-O. It's fun.
It's not Jell-O.
It's Jell-O. Jello. page by page is brought. No, we're not, but still, it's gelatin.
Sometimes the way you explain things that happen in my books, I'm like,
tell me it's not okay. Tell me that doesn't make sense though. They get chased by cats into a house and then they get trapped in Jell-O. You can't see. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So now that I've derailed us again, you want to tell people where they can find us?
There were rails.
Kind of.
You can find us on social media on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can also find us on our home on Substack.
Yeah.
You can find your podcast wherever you like to get your podcast. If there is a podcast channel where you're like, I like it better here, but their podcast isn't there, please email Megan at meganorussell.com with 2 S's and 2 L's and let us know we're not on your favorite platform.
Please.
So that we can put our podcast out there because we want to be everywhere you want to find us.
Yeah.
And again, if you have completed Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer and you wouldn't mind leaving a review, please do leave a review. And if you like the podcast, please do rate, review, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things that help the algorithms know that you like us and more people should find us and tell this story. Because, writing is hard and having people like what I do makes it a lot easier, guys.
It's really, really true. And that makes my life happier too. Oh, look. How coincidental that I opened up to the treble clef. I knew you were treble when you walked in. I'm sorry. Okay.
Treble,
and with all of that, we thank you so much, as always, for reading. Sealing his words like a deadly vowel. Vowel? I wish I could keep that in. Should I keep that in or should I cut it? Because it's such a serious moment. But goddamn, that was
cut
funny.
it, but then put it at the end, and then once we're done recording, be like, wait, you have to hear this moment.
Oh shit!
But right after the story.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Right, good.
Thank you for coming back to this moment with us. It is the vowel. Okay, guys.
The deadly
which
vowel
is the most deadly to you?
Yeah. I think.
All right. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Snap and then keep reading.